Africa. And but I don't know, take me with you, put me in a suitcase. I'm ready to go too. But you know, I love what they do together as far as their music and poetry. So what can I say? Zakiyyah and Bryant, they call themselves TuBeNu as a couple. And you got 8 minutes to show your stuff. Come on.
All right. Greetings, family. Greetings. My name is Bryant B. Bolling.
And I am Zakiyyah G.E. Capehart-Bolling.
And we are the TuBeNu Cultural Gatherers. We would like to feature a song that are written and dedicated to some of the poems on my wife's book. She wrote a book. And honey, tell the group about your book you wrote.
Yes, well, this is a book entitled Ghana on My Mind, Reflections, Poetic Reflections of Journeying to the Motherland. So I had the great fortune of traveling to Ghana, West Africa, with the West Oakland to West Africa International Poetry Exchange, led by Carla Brundage. And I didn't plan on writing a book, but this is what happened. So I'll put the information in the chat when we finish. So I'm going to read something from my book, and Bryant is going to accompany me with selection that he wrote to complement the poem.
The song that I wrote is called Fish Away, Fish Away. And what's the name of your poem, honey?
And my story is entitled Ghanaian Fishing Village.
Took a walk on a Ghanaian beach one bright and sunny day. We stopped upon a fishing village and we decided to stop and stay. Fish away, that's what the fishermen say. Fish away on that bright and sunny day. As we sat up on the rocks and watched the children play, the breeze blew gently from the mountain top that bright and sunny day. Fish away, that bright and sunny day. Fish away, that's what the fishermen say.
Our supposed trip to Ghana, to a Ghana beach in Accra, had been rescheduled quite a few times. When the visit finally went through, we found that all the effort was worth it. As soon as we got there, we placed our lunch orders in a cafe that reminded me of a fish and chips cafe in Harlem, New York, that I frequent when I live there. The delectable aromas emanating from the wild, freshly caught fish tantalized my palate and gave me a deeper appreciation of my sense of smell. That Harlem cafe could not hold a candle to the fresh fish at the Ghanaian cafe. While we waited for our food to arrive, we talked over the rest of our plans in Accra before we'd head for Cape Coast. Some of us decided to take a stroll along the shore. Tyrese and Nate found a scenic spot on the rocks facing the ocean, where they stopped and sat to enjoy Ghana's beautiful ocean view. Adeshima and I preferred to walk, dodging the waves along the way. Soon we arrived at a Ghanaian fishing village. Just as the fishermen and women were returning with their morning catch, they exhibited wonderful cooperation and collective camaraderie as they got the boats on shore. Whenever a boat would come in, the people on the shore would gather and pull the boat out of the water. Their rhythm and timing was amazingly in sync. It was astonishing to watch. When the nets were pulled from the boat and dropped on the shore, they were bursting with hundreds of fish. The boats were constantly arriving. The villagers were unrelenting in assisting one another. The children played and worked alongside the adults. There was jovial conversation and laughter and so much love and respect. Watching them inspired me beyond my expectations. After frolicking along the beach shore, we walked back to join the other poets for lunch. I smiled, reflecting on my lovely day. I was so smitten by the experience that I would not have minded spending the day on the beach, just savoring the seafood. Then I submerged myself into the ocean and enjoyed jumping the waves.
Fish away, that's what the fishermen say. Fish away, that bright and sunny day. That bright and sunny day. That bright and sunny day.
Okay. How much time do we have, Avotcja? 2 minutes?
Okay.
Okay, so we can't do that one, huh?
Yes, I'm just you can let's see how it goes. Yeah. The Creator has a master plan, peace and happiness throughout the land. The Creator has a working plan, happiness throughout the land. The Creator has a plan, peace and happiness throughout the land. The Creator has a plan.
Mother Earth is cradled in the womb of blackness each night to rejuvenate, recharge, rebirth, to be born in the morn of a new day. Predicated, she is impregnated, and the burden of her expands until the sun sets, exposing her ripeness. The blackness of the universe surrounds and protects her laborious nights. Tomorrow, a new day is brought forth. Hear the songbirds rejoice, singing sweet music for awaking. Smell the gentle freshness of the air. See the multicolored glories, beautiful dance. Touch the tree that beckons a loving hug. Taste the moist dew on the leaves, to birth, the elixir of Mother Earth's rebirth.
Love you too, madly. I'll cry when you leave, but I don't blame you. If I could leave too, unfortunately, I can do that with. All the folks stuck with me here. So because I have what they call is tunnel vision, which is probably the thing about me that everybody hates the most, because I can't concentrate on like two things like everybody can do. They can do 2 or 3 things at one time. I can't. I zero in on stuff, but it's also made me a good writer and a good musician, because when I'm into something, that's all I'm into. Mm-hmm. Anyway, don't ever go to a movie with me, because if you disturb me, you're liable to die.
Thank you, Avotcja.
One of our features had to cancel out because she's got the bug. Hopefully it's not serious. Who's that here that are coming from? No, Makeda, you're here later. You said you wanted to be later, so you're later. It's not you. Rebecca had to cancel out because she's sick. I think she's Dominicana. No? Yes? No?
She's Boricua and Cubana.
Ah, okay. Well, there's good stuff. Anyway, she's a really powerful artist, but we'll get her another time. But I guess what I want to say is be careful, because these bugs are migrating and evolving and doing what they're doing because they want to survive. And I want us to survive so that we can keep being doing what we're doing. But my dear sister from another mister, she said that she would take Rebecca's place. So I'm very grateful. And Susana Perez also has an amazing new book out. Please get yourself a copy of that. You put that information in the chat. Come on, let's bring her up. We got 15 minutes.
Thank you, Avotcja. It is an honor to be reading at this, which is one of my favorite venues ever.
Going fast.
Let's put the timer on. Okay. I just want to say today would have been my mother's 96th birthday, and she's among the ancestors. And I went to her to visit with her at her grave today, and I just was filled with a lot of gratitude for those